is our DeLonghi 12,000 BTU 6900 3-in-1 portable air conditioner. You're saving a little under $70 on this. And thank you so much to my production coordinator, Ryan, for setting this all up, because we have the full shebang right here on how you would install this. All right, this is going to help you keep a little stay cool in your house, but also save a little bit of energy. We have over 30 5-star reviews on this, and the sale price on this air conditioner for your house is a sale price of $479.98. 5 easy pays of $96 gets this home. We also have 12-month special financing on that Q card, which brings it down to, are you ready for this? $40 a month to keep you cool. Now, we showed you a fan, and a fan is great. I feel like every home should have a fan, but you also need an air conditioner. And maybe you don't have an air conditioner. Maybe you're living in an apartment and you are going to be sweltering hot in that hot, humid summer that's going to be coming up right around the corner. All right, so let's bring in Sean Pickford, who is our home solution expert, to talk us about the DeLonghi. Hi, Sean, nice to see you.
Good to see you, Nancy. Hope you're staying nice and cool tonight.
I'm staying nice and cool, and I miss you, Sean, because you were, like, a couple weeks ago, we had you all join us for our garden party here on, like, next to our warehouse set, right? And it was so fun to see you guys.
Yeah, it was great to be there. So you're talking about keeping cool tonight, and I love this DeLonghi unit because, you know what? Everybody has a space in their home. Maybe it's the room that's above the garage. Maybe it's down in the basement that has too much humidity. Well, this is actually a 3-in-1 unit. So you get air conditioning, dehumidification, and a 3-speed fan all in one. And then you know what? The great thing about it, it comes with the remote control, comes with everything you need. The only tool you might need, and I say might, and we'll explain it a little bit, is a Phillips head screwdriver. It couldn't be any easier to get that great night's sleep now.
I love that you brought up that this is a 3-in-1. It is an air conditioner, a fan, and a dehumidifier. I mean, Sean,
Right.
I kind of like was searching for a dehumidifier, so the fact that this is all built in is quite extraordinary. Okay, so walk me through this because there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll start off with the air conditioner. So it's a 12,000 BTU air conditioner. What does that mean? That means that it will cool a room that is 500 square feet.
Wow.
A room that is 25 by 25 with an 8-foot ceiling.
That's a big room.
Now, you might say, yeah, it's a really big room. So 500 square feet, that might be your entire apartment. Could be a second floor, could be a big bedroom, could be a kitchen area, living room, whatever, if you have an older home. But what it allows you to do is set the temperature in that room. So even if it's a small bedroom that's only 10 by 10, you can determine where, what's the coolest temperature for me? Because there's a big range in temperature that you can set this to. You can set it from 64 degrees, which is kind of like meat locker cold, if you ask me.
Rest deli meat cold.
Yeah. All the way up to an 89 degrees cool and everywhere in between. So my dad, who's 93, loves it at 77 degrees. That's his cool temperature. For me, well, I like it nice and cool. So in this case, I have it set to 67 degrees here. Because you know what? When it's hot and humid and sticky, last thing I want to do is feel that indoors. I want to be nice and crisp and cool, especially when I'm trying to get a good night's sleep.
Okay, so how do we set this up?
Great question. So it's really easy. When you get this home, you're going to see the box, and there's going to be a dotted line around the bottom of the box.
Okay.
First, you're going to cut the straps, open the top of the box, and you're going to take out what we call our tube here. So this is your flexible window kit tube. So you can see when I open this guy, it moves around. Why do we give you the flexibility? Well, let's face it. I have a space right now where I can put this right up to where the window is. But if Dad's easy chair is in front of his favorite window and you need to put it off a little bit, or there's not an outlet that's right here, you need some flexibility. So that's what this does. The second thing you'll notice, your window kit itself. Because let's face it, they're all different size windows that you can put this in. So if I only want to use this piece here, my window only has to be 20 inches wide. If I want to use both pieces together, well, at that point, my window can be up to 40 inches wide because the tube's going to go in the center and click into place. So then all you do is fit it into your window like I've done here, set the window down on it, and then go ahead and basically plug it in. So you can see here, and I'll move this out of the way because it's on wheels and it's flexible, that I've only used up one of the 2 outlets here on my wall. So if I need to plug in a phone charger or a lamp, I can do that. The other great thing too is it comes with this sheet of paper. All right, it's a laminated sheet of paper. And for those of us guys that don't like to read the instructions and follow the
Oh,
pictures.
that would be my husband, Sean, and every guy I know.
we basically what we try and do is we try and test ourselves to see how good we are at putting things together, then realize we got extra parts. Well, with DeLonghi, we've laminated the sheet, and there's only 5 steps. Step number 4 is turn it on. Step number 5 is set your temperature. I mean, it couldn't get any easier. So there's no intimidation with putting this together and putting it into your window.
It's also easy to move as well, right?
Yes. Yeah, because it comes with the wheels on there. So it gives you the flexibility. So if you want it over in this direction, you can move it over here. If I need it over there, I can do that. If I have to bring it upstairs, well, there's no problem with doing that too, because on each side, there are handles on here. So even though it weighs 63 pounds, I can take it a step at a time to get it to a 2nd or 3rd floor if I need to do that. Then just go ahead and whether it's rolling it on the hardwood floors, across the carpets, it's simple and it's easy because the wheels are nice and large on the bottom.
Sean, I mean, air conditioning units used to be so expensive, right? Like you would only have to get like an electrician and like a whole HVAC company to come to your home and things like that. I mean, you can have the option of having something like this, move it into different rooms. And I love that in the East Coast, there's a lot of basements here. So how great would that be if you can't get a lot of like those older homes, that can't handle like another HVAC system? This is something that you can actually install, right, in a place like that, Sean, because it's a lot more portable and easy to install.
Yeah, as long as you can vent the tube out of a window or out of an area, because if you're putting it in the basement, you're trying to get rid of basically the moisture. That's what the dehumidifier is. So it's 3 separate units in one.
That's amazing.
So if I don't need cooling in the basement because it's already below ground and it's cool, but I got a lot of moisture, well, this will remove 8 gallons of moisture in a 24-hour period without you emptying a bucket or pail, because what it does is it brings it through the back, separates the moisture out of the air, then pushes it out through this tube. So you never have to open a bucket or a pail or lug things upstairs. And I love this animation here because this shows you how it works. It takes the yucky air, the yellow arrows, brings it in through the back of the unit, removes the moisture, which is those red arrows, and pushes the nice, cool, non-moist air back into your home. That's why it's called an air conditioner.
Right,
because we're not exchanging air. We're not taking hot, sticky air from outside, trying to cool it and bring it into your house. This unit would be 3 times the size in order to be able to do that. We're taking the air that's already in your home and removing the stickiness, the moisture, the uncomfortability about it, and pushing that outside to give you the nice, crisp, cool air that you're accustomed to.
Okay, Sean, walk me through this remote control too.
Sure. Remote control is great because let's face it, when was the last time you got up to change the channel on the TV? Why would you have to do that with your
everything should have a remote.
Right. So, I mean, and this one's great too because normally I need reading glasses to see what's going on. But I mean, you can see, you can hold it up there. All right. So you can set it to your favorite temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see yours is saying 73 degrees.
Okay.
Okay. It's telling you right now that you're in the air conditioning mode. That's what the little snowflake is there. All right. And it tells you, it looks like you're on the medium speed. Okay. So for your fan setting. So you can toggle this up and down. The up and down arrows set your temperature to where it's at. There's a timer, the little clock button across from the mode. So if you want this to go on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at 73 degrees because you're getting home at work at 4, now your home can be nice and cool to that 73 degrees when you walk in that door.
Oh, I love that. So it's got 3 fan speeds. It's got a programmable on and off timer, and it also has that illuminated digital control display. So maybe you're on the other side of the room, you can control it as well. Do you want to walk me through this video?
Yeah, so you see how easy it is to move from room to room. There's 4 nice size casters on here. This is what we call our window kit. So you slide it into place, push the window down, connect your tubes. The ends are already on your tubes, or on your tube, I should say. Your tube is 5.5 feet long. So all you do is click it into the window unit, twist it onto the back of the AC unit, plug it in, and start enjoying a nice, cool air. The other great thing about this too is, for those of you that live in homeowners association neighborhoods, nothing sticks out the window. Your screen stays in the window, so no bugs or critters can get in, but also you're not breaking the homeowners association rule saying you're having something sticking out the window. The other great thing is, look, I might lose maybe 4 inches of view here. I'm not losing the entire view. So if I want to go ahead and open up the blinds and have sunlight or whatever come in during the day, I can go ahead and do that now because I'm not losing it. I'm not trying to balance that 70-pound window box air conditioner we're used to on that 4-inch little ledge right here, and you're hoping it stays in the window.
Oh, yeah.
This is so much easier to do. And look, like I said, the only tool you might need is a Phillips head screwdriver, so that once you get your window kit in the window and you get the right size, put the 2 little screws that are supplied with it in there so it locks it into that size. So in case you take it out of the window on a nice cool day and want to close the window, just pop it out, it stays together, it's the right size when you go to put it back in.
Sean, I didn't even realize, but I've got the whole setup right here. And I can remember when they used to have those old air conditioning units that would take up like half the window, right? Like it would be like the whole thing. There would be a whole contraption. And this makes it so nice and easy. How many inches is this? Like 6 inches, you said?
Yeah, it's roughly between 4 and 6 inches.
4 and 6 inches.
I mean, I don't know the exact measurement, but look, you're not losing the whole window.
No, you're
and
not.
You can see too, I mean, it's real easy to set up. You saw a little diagram actually on your window kit that shows you how to set it up. It gives you the screws. I mean, it's simple and easy. You don't have to be someone that's really technical to set this up. We also give you, which is I think really cool, because I love that we seal things out.
Okay.
So we give you a packet of foam that looks like this when you get it. It's going to be in one of the tubes.
Okay.
This foam allows you to seal everything up. So I put a strip of foam on the bottom here, and I have a strip of foam up on the top here. So now there's no way that cool air is escaping out of the window or warm air is getting in, because everything is completely sealed off because we give you this foam that you can use. And all you use is the double-sided sticky tape on it that you peel it off, and away you go.
Blaine, did we have that video? I think that we were about to show that video. But one great thing about this is the air in our house is so stale. So this is an air conditioner. It is conditioning that air. The great thing about this is it's not only an air conditioner, but it's also a fan, and it's also a dehumidifier as well, right? So it is a complete 3-in-1 that is not only like, you know, it's also portable. Like it's able to move maybe different area rooms of your house if you need. And a lot of apartments, you know, people that live in apartments might not have an air conditioning unit. So how great is it to have finally in that hot humidity your own air conditioning unit that is so easy to install?
Yeah, it's so easy to install. So you can use it in the air conditioning mode. In the air conditioning mode, it's a natural dehumidifier. So that's going to remove the moisture. You can use it just in the dehumidifier mode to get rid of up to 8 gallons of water in a 24-hour period. So for a basement setting, this is perfect. Now, if you're going to use it as a 3-speed fan, you do not have to have it hooked up to the window kit. I could move this anywhere in the room, and it doesn't have to have that tube or be, you know, vented out the window, because all you're doing is circulating the air that's already in your house.
Oh, there's that video. Can you walk me through this, Sean?
Yeah, so that's the animation there showing you. That's the moisture. To me, that's the little hamster wheel. That's what pulverizes the water particles. What does that do? It turns it into a fine mist so that when it pushes that out of the tube, you're not getting that streak of water running down the side of the house. You're also not getting pools of water in the hose, because I have this sitting on a hardwood floor. I don't want any moisture leaking out of the tube. Well, because of the way this is designed and the way it pulverizes those water particles, it's a fine mist, so there's no pooling, no puddling.
No drip tray, right?
Right, or
full
outside of your home.
Yeah, yeah, so very, very low maintenance on this. Okay, so we only have it in this beautiful white color right here. You're saving a little under $70. We have 35-star reviews. People love this DeLonghi 12,000 BTU air conditioner. It's a 3-in-1. It is an air conditioner. It's also a fan, but it's also, which I love, the dehumidifier, and you can see how easy that setup is. It's on a sale price of $479.98. 5 easy pays of $96 gets this home, but you also can bring it to 12 months special financing on that Q card, which brings it to $40 a month, saving a little under $70. Sean, when it's hot, a fan is great, but when you are hot, there is nothing better than an air conditioner for your home. Is that correct?
Yeah, all the professionals will tell you you get the best night's sleep in a cooler atmosphere. So if you're sitting there laying in bed sweating, saying, I'm not even moving and I'm sweating, are you really going to get a good night's sleep? The answer is probably no. The few hours that you are going to sleep are probably going to be uncomfortable. get this, put it in your bedroom, and you're ready to go. Look, the last couple of years, each summer we've seen that the temperatures have